In the eyes of the world, Kerala, the southernmost part of the Indian peninsula, has always been a green paradise and widely known as God's own country. Its verdant landscape, healthy climate, and a high human development index has always won global attention. It was over this green paradise that nature unleashed its fury in the form of floods and landslides in August 2018. The unprecedented flood took away precious human lives and wiped out hundreds of dwellings and critical infrastructure. Disasters affect everyone, but persons with disabilities the most.
നേരം വെളുത്തൊരു 8 മണിയായപ്പോൾ തന്നെ ഇവിടെ ലെവലിലൊക്കെ എത്തി വെള്ളം. ഈ വെള്ളത്തിൽ കൂടിയൊക്കെ തന്നെ പാമ്പുകളൊക്കെ കഴിഞ്ഞ് നടക്കാൻ തുടങ്ങി. ഈ തോട് ഇതൊക്കെ വില്ലിങ് ചെയ്ത് കിടക്കുകയാണല്ലോ പുഴയായിട്ട്. അപ്പോൾ ഈ വണ്ടിയൊന്നും വരാത്ത അവസ്ഥയായിപ്പോയി. ഓട്ടോ ഒരു 150 മീറ്റർ അപ്പുറത്ത് ആ റോഡിൻ്റെ അവിടെ വന്ന് വരുവെള്ളമായിരുന്നു ആ സമയത്ത് വെള്ളം വന്നുകൊണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ അവിടം വരെ എന്നെ എടുത്താണ് ഒരു കൊണ്ടുപോയത്.
Inspired by the United Nations principle of Leave No One Behind, announced as part of its Sustainable Development Goals, Kerala State Disaster Management Authority initiated a novel project to ensure that no one is left behind in the ambit of disaster risk reduction. This project was fully supported and funded by the state government of Kerala. After a series of consultations with disaster managers and persons with disabilities, the project was officially launched in 2016. To aid in the process, a handbook on disability and disasters was published by Kerala State Disaster Management Authority. The authority also produced various training materials in Braille, sign language, and audio messages in DAISY format. The website of the authority has also been made accessible to the persons with disabilities. The early warning messages are now being provided in audio format as well. Through this project, the authority is training persons with disabilities on survival skills and first aid in all the 14 districts of the state. Around 3,000 persons with disabilities have attended such trainings. 6 brochures have been prepared in Braille to educate the visually impaired. These materials have vital information on precautionary measures to be taken during floods, lightning, drought, earthquake, fire, and sunstroke. All this information have been produced in sign language too. This initiative was recognized nationally, and the project has been identified as the national model in the National Disaster Management Guidelines on Disabilities and Disasters, prepared in the year 2018 by National Disaster Management Authority. The training handbook, materials, and other information have been made available on the website of the Kerala State Disaster Management Authority and on social media platforms like YouTube and Facebook. Every disaster is a challenge as well as an opportunity. Through the floods, Kerala has learnt the strength of community cooperation and volunteerism in responding to disasters. The project proved itself worthy during Kerala floods when an NGO in Ernakulam district conducted specialized rescue for people with special needs. Acknowledging that, they were motivated and equipped to carry out the specialized evacuation through the capacity building programs organized by the authority. They proudly say there was no casualty among persons with disabilities in their district. The untiring efforts of the government of Kerala have made Kerala confident of transforming itself into a safer and more inclusive state. Leave no one behind.